Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Air Hauler with me, Herd37. So, we're going to try and switch planes this time. I know I wanted to fly the L1011 TriStar, and I was going to do that in the last episode. I've gotten so ticked off that plane I actually deleted it. I might put it back on though, but in this flight we're going to try out the DC-8, which is also from Just Flight, which is why I'm kind of scared to even try it. Same company that obviously makes the L1011 TriStar that we had. But I've tried it out a little bit. I don't have much experience with it. But, oh well, we're going to go ahead and try it. You know, we got to get into it and get used to it and try to fly it around. As you can see, we have a flight here to Charlotte, to Oscoda. I believe that's how you say it, Oscoda, Michigan. We've actually been there one time before. And, you know, we have a 747 from Kalitta Air. And I believe that is where Kalitta Air keeps all of its planes for spare parts and everything. It's an old military base. But anyway, it pays $496,720 bucks. You can see it weighs 35,480. It was kind of weird about one thing about this plane. I'm not sure if it's totally correct, but it is a long haul, medium, I guess, load kind of aircraft, and so it says. Go over here to the one we just bought. We bought that one from a heavy lift livery. See if I can find it. DC-6. Here's the DC-8. It says that the cargo capacity is only 43,170, which isn't much. I mean, that's a little bit, you can see, more than the DC-6 and the Dash 8 there. But see, it even says that it's not as much as the DC-9 or the 707, which can't be right. It has to have a bigger capacity than the, DC-9. I don't know about the 707. It's a fairly similar plane. 707 is older, I believe. But yes, I don't know. But I left it there. And if you use less fuel, put less fuel in there, you'll obviously get a lot more cargo. Only thing is, when we use AI pilots, they will be limited. Anyway, I got this loaded up. I think. I know I moved myself over there. Yeah, DC-8 heavy lift livery. There is tons of liveries, and that's one thing about the plane. It takes up so much space on the hard drive because they made their liveries huge. I don't know why. I don't know why they did that, to be quite honest. All right, but anyway, this is the fuel, 45,536. The plane can go 3,900 nautical miles. So. That'll be fine for our 556, a little more than twice, or a little less than twice. Then we need to go, right? 5,000? I don't even know. Yeah, it's a little less than half. But I'm not going to worry about it. One of the things that I have really problems with planes like this is the fuel selectors and everything, and setting that up. So I might, if anyone has any way to help, that would probably be much appreciated. That's one thing that I had a problem with the L1011 TriStar. But with that said, let's go ahead and move on over to the plane. Alright, everybody, here we are at the plane. It's not started up, which kind of sucks because I could have a problem with that. I brought those up. I can't, I thought we would have the GPU, but I don't see that coming out. Got the wheel chocks, stairs, and all that, but I don't see the GPU unit, which I called for. And you get those here and out by just pushing these. Yeah, they're gone. Now here's the thing that scares me. Well, let me do one other thing. See if we can read this. I don't have a lot of experience with this plane. I've been flying it the past couple days, just a little bit, and so don't think that I'm going to be very good at this. Seatbelts, no smoking. Looking for the the beacon and all that. I can never remember where it is. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, it's just our first flight, but I would still like to try and do it correctly. So I was thinking it was over here. Yeah, there's our position lights. Rotating. Alright, there's the beacon. By the way, that's fake. I wish they wouldn't have done that. It kind of looks kind of cheesy to me. But oh well. Let's go over here to the panel. This is where I kind of struggle with a bunch of this. First on, let's put this on the battery because we don't have external power. So I can't do external power. I'll just put down the AC/DC bus tie. I couldn't get it started up last time I tried this, so I had to use Control E. But I do know one thing about this, and this is what I struggle with planes that don't do it automatically. You know, the 707, I kind of struggle with it. The TriStar I can't do for anything. But I know to start it, you want top, top, top. And this goes to top as well. Top here, bottom here. Top here, bottom, bottom, mid. The thing is, I can't get it to start, and I think that's because I don't have any pressure. And I don't know how to get it, because I don't know if this plane has an APU, and I sure as hell don't know how to turn on, even if it does. I think that's one reason I can't get it to actually start. Is because I don't have anything for the air. But I can do one thing. If you were to start it, move that to arm. Hit that. The starting sequence is 3, 4, 2, 1. But see, when I do it, I get nothing because we don't have any air. Let's turn that off. However, one nice thing is Control E does work. However, it does the wrong sequence. But at least it gets it to work. And I know you put the fuel in. These are already up now. But I'll just go ahead and let this thing start itself. See, I don't know how to get the pressure. Another thing is, now this is in the configuration to start it up, but what about after you run? I have no idea, you know, when you should mess with what. But while it's starting, I'll go over this. You can see engine 1 main tank, crossfeed 1 to 2, 2 to 1, and then engine 2 main tank, forward auxiliary, center wing auxiliary, engine 3 main tank. This is 3 to 4, 4 to 3, and then engine 4 alternate tank. I don't know how to move that stuff when we're in flight though, and that's a big problem. I don't know why you wouldn't just put them all on and then use the crossfeeds. I don't know. I'm not that smart. I struggle with fuel configuration. Like I say, I find it confusing. Well, I'm not sure if these later planes, this is the 700 series, I'm not sure if they truly had FMCs or not. But it's here. Let's use it. Alright, origin. We actually need to go somewhere else first. If I can remember. Is it menu? Data. Let's see, flight plans. Where's next? Let's see, I hope we can get in here this way. KCLT KOSC. Alright, there we go. It is in there. Alright, departure. We're departing 36 left. Well, let's see if they have Hori. See, I don't have the right. This is the old nav data that it came with. I don't have the updated one in here yet. So we have Hor 7 and transition auto. I'll just go straight there instead of using the SID. We don't use a star either because there's no star going in there. And we'll be landing ILS runway 24. Execute that. Look at the legs. Let's go to performance. Reserves will say 10%. Cruise altitude will go 35,000. That all looks good. That's about all you can do with this plane, I do believe. You see the legs here. Alright, so I think that's it. Let's go back to legs. There is, I forget how to move this thing. You can check it. Now shoot, we don't have that panel in here, because this is different. There's so many different series planes with this comes with. Shoot, I thought we had a panel over here. We don't. I'm not even sure what some of these switches are down here. Let's check this out. Oh, autopilot servos. Alright. So I thought we had a panel right here. And, you see, that's what would change the map range. But since we don't have that panel there, they're kind of useless. Oh, so we can switch it. Sweet. Alright, so that's the map. Alright, so we can set through this. Alright, so we will come out here. Sweet. Because like I said, it was set up to go direct there, but that's nice that it has a waypoint there. See, one problem with it is it's probably not really close enough. That's 10. So that's only, doesn't give us much room. If we need to, we'll go into use our heading though. Alright, so that's cool. Kind of like that better, actually. Switch that to legs. Get this back over here. Alright, so we're taking off on 36 left. You have to forgive me, but I forget how to set some of this stuff up. Like, where's our heading indicator? I can't remember if it's over here or not. See, this is autopilot stuff here as well as down here. I can't even remember how to adjust my heading. I wish I remembered. Not a huge deal for right now. Like I say, I don't have much experience in this plane. We'll get it figured out sometime. Alright. And there's no pop-out panels. Or is there? Alright. Maybe it's the other one that doesn't really have anything. So it's got the old the default kind of GPS. Let's see what else it's got. Okay, so it's just like 5 panels that pop out. Well, you can see that's our runway right there. It's off to our right. So let's go ahead and push back the default way. It's going forward. There she goes back. By the way, I cannot find the parking brake. I've looked for that, and you can't hide the yoke as far as I know, which is really annoying. I really wish you could hide that. Can't remember that. I can't believe I can't remember how to move my heading. Because there's no switch. I don't know. But in our upcoming videos, you know, we'll get used to it. I'll be flying it more. So we'll get everything straightened out. Apparently we should have gone right. There's no room. Can't back up over there like that. Unreal. Tell it to stop. Alright. These are three-way switches, so you gotta make sure. Alright, that's to taxi. Torpedo heat, we gotta turn that on. That switch is weird. I don't know how to mess with that. I don't even know it. That's all right. All right, the taxi lights are on. My views have already moved. I love that. Let's go ahead and taxi on out here. I noticed it's really sensitive too with the throttle. And it's too instant, you know? You move it just a little bit and instantly you get more power or less. But it shouldn't be like that. It should take more time for it to spool up and everything. But in this plane, they don't care. Alright, I'm struggling getting it to go to the right. There we go. I don't know what that was all about. Don't tell me that the runway is that one. Can't be. Alright, everybody, I need to check something out. I'll be right back. Alright, everybody, I'm back. That's 36 right, so we are clear on the other side. That's what I thought. I was also thinking about just cutting out this taxi. And I saw a plane over here taxiing. That might be in our way. And that's why I thought I was looking at the numbers wrong. So that's why that's left. I was totally looking at the numbers wrong. Alright. I should have just go in and take off over here and change the information, but oh well, we'll go on over. I don't know what kind of framers we're getting. 18? Wow. Sauk Airport? I mean, I know we're using this and we have traffic, a lot of traffic. But damn. US Airways over there. I was flying a FS Economy over here in Charlotte not too long ago. Wow, I got my speed down. And yeah, there's all kinds of US Airways here from World of AI. I just really hate those engines keep slowing up and down so quickly. And then we just lost our speed again. Daggone it. I have to get used to it. Like I said, I don't have a lot of experience in this plane. It's just something we'll have to get used to. I'm gonna check out one thing. Trying to find out exactly where the center line is for me when my view. Alright, so basically just off to the right of that. That's helpful. Is that a DHL over there? I know there's a couple DHL liveries for this plane. That shows. There's also a Lufthansa cargo, a couple others. Some that aren't so well known. There's an old Federal Express one, just kind of like the MD-11 that we have. By the way, we also have the DC-10 after this. I don't know how long we'll fly this. It depends on how well it goes. I don't think the DC-10 will be any better, because that's older than the MD-11, and I don't know. I'm kind of frightened of that. Alright, so we do have a taxiway over here. I love how my view changes. Thank you, EZDok. Alright. Wow, it's kind of different how it takes a lot of force to get the thing to start moving side to side too. It's kind of different. I have to get used to that. It takes a while for it to respond. Going right or left. Just a completely different aircraft, one that I've only flown several times. I haven't completed any flights either. It's mainly just getting it up in the air, make sure I can get certain stuff to work and everything. So don't expect perfection. Although if you watch my videos, why would you? But we'll get used to it. Alright, I'm going to stop here. I need to check something out. Be right back. Alright everybody, I'm back. I need to check something out. So let's head down here to the left. Oh man, one guy landing, one having to go around. There's a bunch of US Airways planes here, isn't there? Which is cool. I do like the plane. I like the livery a lot. That could actually be ours. I assigned some jobs the other day. I haven't been doing a whole lot of air hauler AI and stuff. I had so many videos in my inventory, I guess you could say. I've been concentrating on other series. But if I can get into this plane, I'll be doing a bunch of these. It's like, inventory is kind of diminishing. So it's time to get back in it. And I had someone, I'm almost certain that's probably ours. Or DHL. I mean, I could be wrong, but I know I flew that somewhere, and I did have someone go to Charlotte, so it could be ours. Which is kind of cool. Doesn't really mean anything, but... Alright, I'm going to put the flaps out. 2 notches gives you flaps 18. I believe it goes 12, 18, and all the way up to 48. This is 50. We'll check that out in just a second before we take off. Get rid of that up there. Just can't believe I don't know where the heading knob. That's we got our nav 1, nav 2 down there. It's really aggravating. So when we get on the runway, we're gonna have to take off pretty quick. As you can see, there's lots of planes coming in here at Charlotte. This was like how it was the other day in FS Economy. Is that another US Airways? No. Not sure who that was. My local airport, or the most local large one at Huntington, KHTS, US Airways flies -8s to Charlotte at least a couple times a day. I totally lost that taxi line, by the way. Alright. By the way, we can have this fly using FMC. We use auxiliary nav. Alright. You check up here, because I don't know everything. I don't know if we turn that on to... Alright, landing. And we don't have to mess with the wing floodlight. Make sure. So I kind of check it out. I don't see strobes. And we got planes everywhere. We got another guy up in here. Right there in the freaking clouds. Coming the other way. I thought the position light, I thought we would have, Where's this? There we go. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Like I said, I'll look at the flaps real quick. Man, this thing is so slow. We need to add some trim. I don't know exactly how much. There we go. 12, 18, 23, 35, and 50. I thought it was 48. Not that much, damn. That, by the way, is the electronic trim. That noise. Alright, I say we go ahead and get on the runway. If it takes us a while and everyone has to go around, oh well. No, it's basically straight and null to the left. Man, I hate how it just comes alive real quick and dies real quick. Alright, let's go ahead and get on out of here. There's another guy going around. Knots, 120, 140. Let's go ahead and rotate. Alright, positive rate, gear up. By the way, you can move these and everything to set up your speeds. I don't know exactly how to calculate that, by the way. Pull back on the thrust a little bit. Some overspeed. Below 10,000. Let's get these flaps retracted. Alright, flaps are fully retracted. We're obviously, notice there's 3,000. And the speed is still climbing, my goodness. Even at 3,000 feet a minute. So now we're overspeeding bad. Well, I put the throttles back to 50% on the control. That's a bit, ridiculous. Auxiliary nav. Alright. We'll get the nose down to a more acceptable level. Auxiliary nav. I don't know what's the difference of using this one and the other one. down below. You see this. Damn it. I don't think there is a huge difference. Although that is not flying it now. There, if it turns back to the right. Alright, there's the altitude hold. Pitch command, alright. Damn it, bitch. Why are you not following? Nav is supposed to follow it, obviously. And we're heading out to the west. Unreal. Unfreaking real. I thought it was gonna follow it, for sure. See if there's one other thing we can do. Does it have the GPS nav? Move that to GPS, see if it follows it. Still not going to follow it, is it? Alright, I'm going to pause it for a second, be right back. Alright everybody, I'm back. I can't figure out why it will not fly our route that we've already set. So let's go down here. Move this to turn. Let's bring our GPS back up. Actually, let's go over this. I just can't understand why it's not following. Let's get our plane headed over there in that direction. I could just turn off the autopilot. This is turning in to not be too good. Thinking about just turning the autopilot off here in a second and just manually flying it until we get lined, until we're on course. Because see, OxNav is supposed to follow this, and I have no idea why it's not. That's odd. Make sure that autopilot. Add a little bit more thrust in as well. We'll bring it around and then we'll use the heading to hold. I guess we'll go up to 35,000. Trying to hold her steady on the vertical speed. We're at 1600. Really finicky. Really finicky. Trying to hold her right there. But you can see how far we're off course. Yeah, I don't understand, you know, why the hell it's not following. Got it set to what it needs to follow. I don't understand. The plan is executed and everything. I don't get that. You can see our heading is right here, but how do you change it? I don't even understand that. That should be so basic. Alright, we're coming back on course, coming over to it. We're at 34,000 feet now. No. I bet that won't even work, will it? Uneffing believable. I think it's gonna work now. Alright, we're 35,010. I think that might have actually fixed it, what I did over here. By the way, that thing is gonna keep making that noise. I'll try and delete it before our next flight so we won't have to listen to it. Maybe we've actually figured it out now. By switching that, the bearing knob, moved it over to FMS1. Damn it, that was such a simple fix. Well, at least now we know. I know, and now you know as well. She's still going up, and I don't understand why. Alright, now we're descending. See if we can't get on it. Come on. All right, everybody. But hopefully, it looks like everything is starting to hopefully come together. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up, and we'll be back in just a little bit. Alright, everybody, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut back in. Good lord. This plane, I cannot figure it out. At times, it looks like we have it figured out, and then all of a sudden something crazy happens, and it starts working again. You can see it, we're descending too quickly now. Let me see what speed we have this at. Normal. So I can't lock in. When I want it to descend at a certain speed like that, it's just not working. So now we're descend a little bit quicker. See if that doesn't get it. We need to be at 2,500 feet at the next waypoint, which we can't even see. This has just been absolutely crazy. I'm going to pull back on the thrust. Maybe that'll help. Because we're just not getting down quick enough now. I can't... it's like at times certain things work and then all of a sudden they don't work anymore. I had it following on the nav for a little while, and then it stopped working on that as well. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the lights, because I'm sure to forget them. Make sure those are all the way down. There we go. Yeah, I wish I could do a better job for everyone showing this plane, but I can't do it. I don't know. It's crazy. Alright, let's switch this off. So we're coming back up on it. See if we can't hold it right around there, see what that does. Because we're right on it, we'll see what happens. Also, very quickly, let's check out the map. We need to check up the ILS because we got to set that ourselves. Okay, so we're coming on runway 24. It's 108.5. Not that it's going to follow it. There we go, 108.5. And now it's not going in. Switch. What in the hell? Okay, so I can't put it in? That's glorious. Makes absolutely no sense, but what's new? I just need to work on this plane some more. I really wanted to make this video, but I'm not quite ready for prime time with this plane. That's for damn sure. I really wish I knew the plane better, but I'm getting understanding some of it a little bit better. That's about that. I was having a trouble. Every time I would hit that, it would go right. I could not get it to go left. Last time I messed with it, though, if I held it, it would come left. That's very odd as well. Just a bunch of oddities. I think one reason it wouldn't follow nav originally is because we had already passed a waypoint, so it would not go to it. I moved the next waypoint up, and it followed it. It went over to it and then turned up, but then it stopped. When it came time for the next waypoint, it wouldn't work anymore. And I haven't had it working since. I thought I had it working a couple times when it wasn't actually working. So it's really, really aggravating. And like this, we can't get our nav over into it. .5 can't move it over. I don't get it. I swear, I don't understand it. And 108.5 can't move it up. Alright, glide slope is above us. We're right on it. So slower descent. Now we're coming back. But that sucks that we can't get our ILS dialed in. By the way, I found out we can move the yoke like that. I do have a radio knob. I don't think that really is going to help. Alright. We'll just send it a little bit quicker. Put it right there. And we're going to come back on it too quickly as well. As you can see, we're a little below 9,000 feet. How do you... I wish someone could explain that. I can't even get the daggone stupid thing that... I can change the nav, but I can't... that's just stupid. I have to look at that now. Didn't know I'd have to look at the manual so hard to figure out how to switch the nav. It's pretty basic. But in any plane I've ever flown, this is pretty basic. But for us, no. Not in this plane. I'm going to have to do a lot of work on this plane. By the way, we're going way too quick. I wasn't paying attention. We're under 250 feet, so we need to be slowing down. Which sucks because we're on the glide slope, but now that we're going to be slowing down, we're not going to be on the glide slope anymore. The glide slope's going above us. Put it right there around 1,000 feet. We'll see what's going to happen. Alright, we're not overspeeding anymore. It looked like the glide slope was still getting above us. It might stop that now, hopefully. This autopilot sure as hell isn't going to help. I can't get it to hold. I can't get it to follow this correct vertical speed. I can't do any of that for some reason in this plane. Come on, thing. Work with me. Work with me. It sucks because the visibility, I don't know how I'm going to be able to land. Oh, and here's the wind crap. Need to just send a little bit quicker. This will make landing hellacious. Wonder if I'll be able to... Alice 24. Activate. What the hell? Select approach, ILS 24 load, alright. Now activate. The thing is, even if I switch that over to GPS, it's probably not going to follow it. I can try. Select. switch that to GPS, is it going to turn? She's turning towards it, which is surprising. And then you see the vertical speed going a little nuts. That makes me mad though, that the ILS, I'm not going to be able to get that to work. It's another thing I'll have to work on. Alright, we're sending way too quick. Alright. Alright, we're at 2,700 feet. I would like to basically just hold this. Alright, so hopefully that'll work. Well, let's see if we actually turn towards this. It'll be interesting to see if it does it or not. Part of me kind of doubts it. I know she turned towards it. See that it's like it wants to work sometimes for a little bit and then it stops working again. So we'll see what happens with this one. We're right on the glide slope. See, this is already cleared. I was thinking sometimes you can hit the navigation stuff into here, but that's gonna work. Let's see if she turns. And is she gonna turn? Oh, of course not. I don't know what in the world. Like, see, it worked for a little while, and then it was like, no, I'm not gonna work. So it's up to us. Go ahead and drop the gear.
Banking.
We have fragile cargo. It's got to be broken by now. We've had some pitch downs and stuff in the middle of the flight that were just hellacious, because all of a sudden stuff will stop working and everything. All right, one notch of flaps. At least we have that working. Try and see if that can't help us out a lot. Afraid we're gonna get too slow. Okay, there's our runway. Notch of flaps coming out. You see it just over here. Turning towards it. Went a little too far before we turned. I'm not sure if it has pappy lights or anything. It would be really nice if it did. So we're at 2,800 feet. I'm trying to get my nose down. It's really hard to keep constant speed too. Alright, more flaps coming out. Really need to get lined up. A little more speed. I don't want the speed to drop too much. Flaps coming out. It really feels it feels like we're just barely moving, doesn't it? I don't know if you all can feel that too. Alright, we're at full flaps. Don't know the exact landing speed, by the way. Clear all that. Yeah, there's no PAPI lights or anything. That kind of sucks. It would really help us since we have no ILS. Need to get down. The speed bug is ridiculous. Let's get down a little more. Come on. To be able to land it would be nice if we'd have a good landing, because this has been such a horrible flight. I don't get why some things work sometimes and some things aren't working other times. I don't understand. Like I still need to get down. We're at 1,600 feet. Coming up on 1,600 feet. I'd like to be around 140, but I'm having a little hard time getting it to slow down to that. Doesn't seem like that horrible of an approach. It seems very, very slow. Girl. Go off to the right. I have no idea. It says it was okay. That was very odd. We landed extremely slow. I don't know if we stalled out or what. I was expecting to touch the ground a hell of a lot sooner than that, though, I can tell you that. That was very odd. It's kind of an uncomfortable plane at this point. I wanted to, I probably should have flight to the ground, but I thought that the ground was a lot closer than that. And I'm really, you hear that spooling up and down like that. I'm trying not to do that, but I can line myself up better if I bring that back, because that's my center point. Stop this. Alright, put this to taxi. Check the landing lights, and this was our strobe. Alright. Track our flaps, buildings are to the left. Alright, let's get up over there. A very, very odd flight. Not what I was hoping for. I can't believe that things started not working. I mean, I've flown it a little bit before and didn't have anything like this. I didn't, like I said, I never did a full flight or anything. So I'm gonna do some more flying with it, some more testing before I make another video like this. This is kind of a shit, really. I wasn't expecting that's for sure. I'm not sure about this view either. It looks like I'm kind of looking down at the gauges and stuff a little bit, but I tried to make it as best I could. I usually use zoom of about 0.65 and actually backed off a little bit because 0.65 seemed like it was zoomed in too much. I don't know, it's not that bad. I'm surprised on the landing that it really felt like we were closer to the ground than we actually were. That's why we probably came down. It looked like we stalled, but it said it was okay, so I don't know. Alright. Take one of the closest ones. Wow, this flight took a lot longer than it should have too. I'm glad I picked a short one because like I thought this was gonna be real quick. Had we used one of our regular planes that we know how to fly, it would have been real quick. But I've been recording for almost 2 hours now. I'm not sure how much of that will be included in here. Oh my god, come on, turn right. I don't know why she's not turning right. I can't even see it now. Why was she giving me problems turning right? I don't... Come on. Dang. I have to go to the outside just to freaking turn. I hate that spooling up though, just the slightest little movement. And she starts spooling up like that. I hate you. Gotta learn this freaking plane. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the fuel. Come on. That way air hauler will get us. Alright everybody, let's go ahead over to air hauler and get paid. Alright, it says it's 100%, so that's kind of nice. Alright. It kind of sucks. There's a flight. Come on, air hauler. Leaving Oscoda, or Oscoda, I'm not really even sure how to say it. To Bismarck. I don't know if we'll have time to fly that. I almost kind of want to go back to recording some videos of the 777 and then be practicing this on my own and then make another video of that when it's ready to fly. I kind of apologize, man. It's just, I don't know. I've practiced a little bit with it before and didn't have anything kind of problem like this. I never did a full flight, but I messed around with it, start to get to know it, and I don't know what the heck went on. Like I said, for a little while it looked like our FMs, we were working. It was following the FMC plane, and all of a sudden, bam! It's not following it anymore, and just all kinds of stuff like that. But I might have someone, if we have someone nearby, have them just fly that over to Bismarck. Bismarck is one of our bases, because in the next 18 hours, if I don't fly it, that plane's going to be stuck there with no job, and someone will have to fly it somewhere just to pick up one. So I'll probably have someone do that. And I'm not sure when I'm going to record next. If I don't have that plane working like I want it, and knowing that plane like I want to, then I'll go back to the 777 until I've got this plane figured out a little better, because that was just terrible. So I apologize for not making a better video. I really want to make a better video than that, and I apologize. But that's going to be it for this episode, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed it, at least a little bit. And I'll catch you guys on the next flight.